Hello there again. This is teacher Adrian, and we're going to study a new lesson today. How are you doing? I'd just like to greet you advance Merry Christmas. Okay, so our lesson for today has something to do with mm, what you love to do, or maybe what do you do at school? Okay, let's have the first one. What do you do during your free time? Do you read books? Do you watch television? Okay, so you can say, I usually play computer during my free time. Okay, so you can check our sentence in our chat window. All right, so without further ado, I think we should proceed now to our lesson. All right, so what is the title of the first part right here? Okay, so can you read the title? It's here. There. All right, so the title is Doggone Hero. Ah, so what does the word doggone mean? All right, so if you're not familiar with it, teacher will have to tell you. All right, so doggone is usually an expression or used to express annoyance. Oh, okay. So doggone hero. Let's find out what this is all about. Okay, let us read. Captain Underpants fans can rejoice. Author Dav Pilkey has a brand new series about a crime-fighting police officer that is part dog and part man. Wow. Pilkey says he came up with Dog Man when, as a second grader, he was sent into the hallway for behavior issues. He had trouble focusing in class because he had ADHD and dyslexia. He often read comic books instead of novels. He hopes his new character will help readers who face similar challenges. Having ADHD and dyslexia has been a blessing. It's made me very aware of my audience, he told TFK. I want kids to associate reading with fun. I think if kids like animals or they like to laugh, they'll, they'll enjoy this series. All right, so this one right here is definitely a book, a series of books. All right, so Dav Pilkey, this man right here is the author. Okay, let's discuss the different words or the different vocabularies, okay, or the important words that we need to know. The first one I think here is right here. It's an abbreviation, ADHD. Have you heard of this word before? Okay, or this acronym, right? So ADHD is an abbreviation for attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. Okay, so it is a disorder. So Dav Pilkey used to have this one before. Okay, and another one we also have dyslexia. Okay, are you familiar with that one? If not, of course, I will have to tell you what it is. Okay, so dyslexia is a difficulty with reading and writing, often including a person's inability to see the difference between some letters or letter shapes. All right, so it's also a disorder. All right, so how unfortunate it is that Dav used to or have or has these diseases before. Okay, I think he still has it, but he thinks it's a blessing. All right, so why? Because it has made him aware of his audience. Okay, and the very purpose why he wrote this book is for him to also help, okay, the readers, okay, who face the same challenge as him. Okay, because he also wants to help those readers, okay, having difficulties with the mentioned um, diseases. Okay, so do you have any questions? If none, we will proceed to our next part down here. Okay, so we have another lesson, and the title is Lunch Company. Okay, this girl's name is, okay, we can see it here. It's Natalie Hampton, and she is 16. She was bullied in middle school. Oh, she remembers the negative feeling she had while eating lunch alone every day. I felt really embarrassed and isolated, she told TFK. So she created an app called Sit With Us. Students use it to post when they are at lunch and available for company. Others can find a welcoming place with them. All right. So she used to be bullied. Oh, I think a lot of people or a lot of students are a victim of bullying. Okay, so it is a very bad act. Okay, we should not bully or we should not hurt someone through threatening or hurting them because it's very bad. And she used to experience this one when she was having lunch alone. So what she did in order for her to help others as well is that she created an app. App is a short term for application. I'm sure you are pretty aware of this one because most kids or most people nowadays have smartphones, which is consist of applications. Okay, so Sit With Us is an application that can help those who don't have company. Okay, all they have to do is just post if they're available, and then voila, of course they will. Some people will. Maybe if they're interested, they will join their company. Okay, so others can find a welcoming place with them. All right, so these two people are actually or can be considered both an inspiration because they help those who have experienced difficulties. Okay, so I hope you learned a lot with our lesson for today. Okay, teacher needs to go now, and goodbye.